That's when the signal shines in. Got the mic set up and the camera spin. Grab a coffee, pull up your chair, join the drive. 'Cause the only place to be on a Monday night at 9 is right here, alive. We're drilling down deep on the legend of fur, the biggest mystery ever did stir. It's Sasquatch Watch Radio. Tune into the same with Gary Kendrick hosting with King. He's heard the howls, he's caught the form's trace, a true seeker leading the chase. Something stirs out in the shadowy wood. Let's uncover it together, just like we should. The team is geared up, the map is laid clear. We bring expert voices where the facts appear. We feature top names on this digital plane, from Meldrum's big theories to Strange Rich Strain. With Lyle Blackburn and Scott Violet online, we chase the elusive one sighting at a time. It's Sasquatch Watch Radio. Tune into the screen with Gary Kendrick, host of the scene. He's heard the howls, he's seen the dark form, a true eyewitness leading the storm. Something is lurking out in the dark wood. Let's find it together, just like we should. We give you the legends, the truth laid raw, and a unique track for the tale of the law. So subscribe to the channel, heed the lead. We're planting knowledge, pulling up the weed. Yeah, Monday night, 9 Eastern, YouTube Live. Sasquatch Watch Radio, where the quest thrives.
Hey everybody, we're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight, but tonight is October the 27th, 2025. You've got Sasquatch Watch Radio. I'm Gary Kendrick, and tonight we're going to be interviewing Tim Cassidy if he can get logged in. He's having some trouble on his end also. Not a good night for internet service, I don't believe. But just as quick as we can get Tim on, we'll get everything rolling. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I see we've got the Sensible Bigfoot Project on here. Glad to see you on here, Randy. Sharon, glad to see you. Hopefully we get a few more that trickle in. But anyway, our guest tonight, like I said, Tim Cassidy. He's a former park ranger with the U.S. Park Service, a former intuitive naturalist. He studied paleobiology and studied anthropology. So he's got a lot of science behind his name. Hopefully we can get him on and have a good show. If anybody's got any questions, you can go ahead and shoot them out there, and I'll try to give you some answers on anything. Randy Harrington, just as a quick thing, are you hearing me good? Thanks, Randy. Somebody walking in, it sounds like.
Darn if somebody didn't leave that back door open again. Oh, hey, Gary.
Hey, Billy, what's happening, brother?
I didn't know that camper had a back door.
Yeah, it does now.
I created one.
Yeah.
I figured I'd
Have a lot
come
of
in here.
difficulty.
I'd come in here and keep you company while we're waiting on Tim to show up.
Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Any help I can get, I need it.
Well, it happens. You know what? It might not just be you. It might be a lot of people having problems with the internet tonight, depending on where they're at.
Yeah, we've got some weather in here tonight. It's pretty clouds, a lot of wind.
Yeah, Gary's freezing up on us again. I know he's got some bad weather down there where he's at.
Yeah.
There he is. All right, so let me see.
Randy says dropping in from the ceiling vent.
Yeah. Yeah, any way I can get in, I can always pull out the reciprocating saw and make another entrance. You might not like that on your new trailer.
Yeah, I got quite a bit tied up in this one for real.
Yeah. Well, I know he's trying because I can see that he's I think he's getting ready to message me.
Yeah, he sent me a message and said that it was blocking him from entering.
Huh.
And I sent him the link again.
Yeah.
And told him to try this one. He said he's trying. I mean, that's all we can do, people. We can just try.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's having the same issue. Remember when we tried to get what's his name, Mike? I can't remember Mike. As far as I know, I think he's in Indiana, Randy. I'm pretty sure he's in Indiana.
Yeah, he's in Indiana.
Yeah, he said the browser is still blocking his mic and cam. All right,
that's the same thing that happened to Gregory Lambert when we tried to get him on that time.
Yep, same thing. Some kind of a security issue. I wonder if his laptop or whatever he's using is a like a university-based machine or something.
I don't know. It may be. Some of that stuff's pretty particular. Randy says that's one of the best Sasquatch states. I've never really been in Indiana, but I'd say it'd have to be because, boy, they got some big old whitetails up there.
I'm trying to find out if he's on his phone or his computer.
Yeah.
See if I can do a little technical help here on this end. I thought he told me he was going to try to log in on his phone. Yeah, he said he's on his phone. Oh, that's weird. Usually the phones don't have an issue.
Oh, Digger dog.
What's going on, Digger? Let's see. I'm going to.
Randy said he lived there when he was a kid and there was snakes out the yin yang. Well, that kind of tied it up for me right there, Randy. I might be going. I'm out.
Let's see here. Looking to see if there's something I can help him with. Oh, let's see.
And
you find out if it's an Android or iPhone.
Yeah. Just want to let everybody know, I'm sorry about this, but that's the thing with technology. It goes down.
Yes, it does. Happens a lot.
Yep.
Well, I can't really say that. We've only had issues on maybe 3 shows out of over 2 years.
Yeah, not bad.
So that's not that bad.
Well, but that's the thing with technology. It seems like when you need it, that's when it says he's switching to his computer.
Oh, okay.
Randy, I don't know if he still works at a university or not. Like I said, he was a former park ranger and a intuitive naturalist. Hello, Thomas Steenberg. Glad to have you on the show.
Yeah, Thomas, by the way, since you're on here, man, I enjoyed that. Have you seen that 30-minute thing he did where he walked into Bluff Creek? I really enjoyed watching that.
I saw it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. Yeah, good job on that, Thomas. That was actually fun to watch.
That's another place I'd like to go one of these days.
Yeah.
As long as it's not full of snakes.
Well.
I talk a lot of trash about that. I am scared of snakes, but living here in the mountains, that's one of the things you have to deal with all the time.
Yeah.
Of course, we had problems at our house last night. We had a skunk that tore the fencing off of one of my chicken coops and killed one of my chickens.
Oh, that's not good.
And I had to drive back home to take care of the skunk problem.
Nice.
Yeah. Now the whole neighborhood smells like skunk.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It happens. There's nothing you can do. You're in their territory.
I don't have to worry about this one coming back and getting no more chickens.
Speaking of chickens, we got just reported early this morning. Apparently, we got a pretty large bear up here on the mountain. It's one of the biggest ones people said they've seen. And it ripped open the door to a chicken coop, got about 3 chickens, and somebody's goat's missing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if the goat is missing, that's a bear. There's no 2 ways around that.
Yeah.
No 2 ways around that. That's definitely a bear. And that's while we're on here, and not to waste any time or anything, we'll talk a little Sasquatch. A lot of people will come up on a deer that's been killed and say, oh, this is a Sasquatch that killed this deer or whatever. But one of the telltale signs of a bear attack or a bear killing an animal is a bear will pull the skin back off the end. It'll roll it down just like you'd roll down your socks.
Yep.
And that's a dead giveaway every time you see that's a bear kill.
Yep.
And
well, that sounds promising there, what Thomas put in there. He said he never saw a rattler the whole time he was there, so you're good.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Sorry, folks. We're just waiting on Tim to try to get in.
Like I said, it seems like everybody's having some internet issues tonight, so
yeah,
we're just going to bear with it and do the best we can. And if nothing else, we'll have him on next week or the week after or sometime.
Right. Try one way or the other, but you'll be televising from West Virginia next week.
Yep, up in the wild and wonderful West Virginia on our yearly hog hunt up there. I'm really looking forward to it. That's always a good time. And it's good because me and my son and my father-in-law, all 3 go. And it's good to get out and do something together as a family that y'all really enjoy. So,
yeah.
Which my son's already, he bought a crossbow the other day, and you talking about an internet warrior now. He called me on a FaceTime call and said, help me sight this crossbow in, Dad. And I said, how am I going to do that over the phone, son? So I talked him through what he was supposed to be doing, and he shot a couple times. And then my other son got on there with him, and which he shoots more archery than I do anymore. And we got that crossbow, boy. It was on. And like the very next evening, he called me and said, "Hey, Dad." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Killed a deer with that crossbow." And I said, "You're lying." He said, "Nope." I said, "Where'd you get it at?" And he said, "Right here off the porch." So I had to go help him skin it out and cut it up, start the processing on it. Thomas, what's the weather like up there in Canada right now?
I'm just glad that hurricane is off to the east there.
Yeah, that's what I read, that it's going to be pulling a lot of cold air down from Canada, and that's the reason our temperatures are going to drop pretty heavy.
Feel bad for those people in Jamaica.
Yeah, they say it's pretty much destroyed that island.
Yeah.
I think 200, they said the wind speed was possibly 215 miles an hour, I believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thomas says rain.
Rain.
Yeah, we got it here too, brother. Rain and cold.
Yeah, I don't think it's raining.
And actually, it's unusually cold for this time of year, which is odd. When I was growing up, it wasn't uncommon for it to snow during Halloween. And, over the past 15, 20 years, it's been real warm. And it's like the really first cold October I can remember us having in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just cloudy here, not raining. Yeah, I haven't heard back from Tim, so I'm not sure where he's at in his troubleshooting. Oh, he just messaged me. He's using an Android phone. I can't help him there.
Yeah. Thomas said snow in the higher elevations. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to snow this year, Thomas. Seems like the older I get, the worse I dread it. Speaking of Thomas being on tonight, my cousin, John Harrison, who was going to start on Sasquatch research with me, but never actually come around to it.
Yeah.
He started blending his own tobacco.
Oh, did he?
Pipe. Yeah, for pipe smoking. See Thomas on there, and it reminded me of it. He's got a couple different brands out, and I'm trying to find his Facebook page so Thomas might be able to check him out. All of his tobaccos are named after J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, and Sherlock Holmes.
Got it. Well, let's see here. What else can I do to try to help Tim? Well,
it's called, Thomas, it's called the Ridge Pipe Tobacco Company, and it's on Facebook. And he just finished a batch of what he calls Fire Drake. He's got quite a bit into the tobacco, the pipe tobaccos and stuff.
Yep.
Well,
I
while
don't
we're
think
waiting on Tim, has anybody had any new sighting or anything yet?
What about you, Digger Dog? I know you've been out. You've been out taking some pictures. Got anything interesting? I think there's a delay.
Yeah, I believe there is.
He said he's still working on it. Still working on
Wind
it.
lit.
Yeah, we do have a delay though.
Wind's blowing a little bit and it's shaking the camper.
What we got here? Oh, cool. Good deal, Thomas.
Doing a tail monster. Excellent. I look forward to that one. Well, I tell you what, I've watched a lot of the Small Town Monsters documentaries, and they do a really good job.
Yeah,
I know we've interviewed a couple of the guys.
Yeah, they got some. I like it because they got some really good high definition video. They use a drone a lot. Do really good work.
Yeah, and it's what I like about it. And now, granted, it is, documentaries for people to watch and things like that. So, you get the action sequences of it. But still, it's more like real research than it is like some of the other shows.
Right.
Like I said 100 times before, 90% of Sasquatch research is two guys sitting in chairs out in the middle of the woods at night doing nothing.
Well,
I'm telling you, when that 10% hits, it hits.
Yeah. It is what it is. You get out there and sometimes you don't see a thing and don't hear a thing. Nothing happens, uneventful. I know I went hiking up on the Appalachian Trail this weekend, and I tell you what, so up here where we live at, we call the people that come in the town, we call them leaf peepers.
Yeah.
So they all flock to Front Royal to get on Skyline Drive, which, by the way, is free right now because the government shut down. And they get up there. I tell you what, I ran into more people on the trail this weekend than I have in the 5 years I've lived up here.
Yeah, everybody wants to get out and look at the leaves.
It was packed. At least every 5 minutes I was passing somebody.
There's a couple of trees on the front end of the camper up here, oaks and a couple sycamores and things like that, and the leaves around this camper right now are probably ankle deep.
Oh, yeah.
And I've tried to use a leaf blower and blow them off, and boy, they just come right back.
Yep. It's not going to be long. These leaves are all going to be falling off of there.
We've had quite a big drop here. And this rain's especially going to increase it.
Absolutely.
I was feeding the chickens here. I guess it was at the middle of October, maybe the first week of October, something like that. But the acorns had been falling. And there's two oaks right beside of my building where we keep all of our chicken feed at. And one of them acorns fell off that tree, and it took me right in the top of the head, and it about knocked me senseless.
Yeah, I said about a month ago, I went hiking. I said, man, I should have worn my hard hat.
Yeah.
Because, them things were falling all around me, and I was just waiting for one of them to nail me in the head.
The only thing I can say about that is I'm glad I wasn't sitting under a walnut tree when that happened.
Yeah, a walnut take you out. I go up the road sometimes when I go to work. There's a back road that I take through, and there's a bunch of walnut trees that overhang the road, and you can see the walnuts in the road. I know them walnuts. Someone has gotten one through the windshield, I know.
Oh, yeah. I think probably the scariest thing that ever happened to me was when I worked at King Mountain Correctional Center in Buchanan County, Virginia. I was driving to work one morning, and it was real foggy, and we hit a bat. And it hit the windshield, and there's nothing like a bat pressing across the windshield to freak you out.
Absolutely. And just so everybody knows, because I'm sure we've got some new folks that's logged in here, probably wonder what we're doing. We're waiting on Tim Cassidy to come on. He's having some issues trying to log into the show, so that's why we're on here just kind of passing time.
Randy, while we're passing time, have you got any more word back on those hair samples that we talked about? If they can get anything on that, that would be an exceptional discovery right there, because he has audio from where it moved his game camera. He has a photo on his game camera of what looks like a hairy wrist or something, and then the hair sample. So that would be pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
All right. So I don't think he's going to make it. So maybe what I can do during the week is have him just sign in just to see if we can get it all fixed during the week. Maybe you might have to reschedule it for next week.
May have to see how things go.
We're already about halfway into the show.
Well, I guess as bad as I hate to, we could probably go ahead and end right here. For everybody that tuned in, I'm sorry. We'll keep you updated on Tim Cassidy when he'll be on. And just, some words of advice for everybody that's out there actively researching and things like that. Be safe, take precautions, and let somebody know where you're at.
Yep. All good advice.
But other than that, Billy, we can go ahead and end it, brother.
All right. I'll let you do the honors. It's good to see everybody for a few minutes.
Well, tune in next week, guys.
Great time.
Tune in next week, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully everything will work out. And until then, you guys stay safe and stay squatchy.
Thanks for tuning in to Sasquatch Watch Radio. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Stay connected. Don't miss our next exciting show, airing next Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. To stay updated, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd also love for you to join our Facebook page at facebook.com/Sasquatch Watch Radio and check out our website at squatchradio.com. Share your stories and feedback. Your feedback means the world to us, so please give us a thumbs up on our shows and let us know what you think. Have you had an encounter? If you've had a sighting or encounter, we want to hear from you. Reach out to us through our website, YouTube channel, or Facebook page. And if you're interested in being a guest on our podcast, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next Monday night.